Hello, my name is Chrystal Holder. I am a Media A2 student, and as part of my coursework I will be analysing and comparing 2 horror film trailers and 1 romance film trailer. I will be explaining how they are similar and how they differ from each other. The first horror trailer is The Conjuring, which was released in 2013 and directed by James Wan. The second horror trailer is The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was also released in 2013 and was directed by John Lucenholt. The third trailer is a romance film trailer called Temptations, which was released in 2013 and was directed by Tyler Perry.
Hi, my name is Tyler Lily Smart and I am currently studying A2 Media at Chrystal Sixth Form College, St Mary's. I am now going to analyse 3 film trailers of my choice, 2 horror trailer films and 1 romance comedy. My 3 trailer choices are About Last Night, which is the romance comedy, Annabelle and Insidious, which are my 2 horror film trailers.
Hello, my name is Leonie and I'm an A2 Media student at Chrystal Sixth Form. And this is a video investigating how genre conventions are used in 3 films, Insidious, Torment and It's Kind of a Funny Story.
My name is Ashley Payne and I'm an A2 Media student. This is my presentation about film trailer analysis, whereby I will be analysing 3 films concentrating on how the film trailer follows the use of codes and conventions to represent the genre. The first film is The Last Exorcism, released in 2010. There are no famous actors in this film, which could be due to the budget. However, not many horror films have main stars in their films. Patrick Fabian and Ashley Bell are the 2 main actors in this film. We are told the director of the film so that we know who made it, and if the director made any other films that the audience have seen and have liked before, so therefore will make us want to watch this film. We are told at the end of the trailer that Daniel Stam is the director. The second film trailer is Insidious, released in 2010. The director of this film is James Wan, and some of the stars include Patrick Wilson and Rosie Bryan. Again, these actors are not very famous due to the same reasons. Last of all, The Fault in Our Stars, which is released in 2014. The director of this film is Josh Bone.
Firstly, in both Insidious and It's Kind of a Funny Story, certification information is the first shot that is seen, which is a PG-13 as they are both American films. This is to warn those who are watching that there are potential scenes that are inappropriate for the age groups below that. However, in Torment, the audience certification information is not the first clip to be viewed, which is the studio company logo, Chrystal Entertainment, which can be seen on the screen around. This is for advertisement reasons, to promote their company and allow viewers to make connections with other films beforehand.
Both The Conjuring and The Texas Chainsaw Massacre have a genre of thriller. The Conjuring uses very dull colours from the beginning, which gives the impression that it's not going to be a very cheery film. Whereas a trailer like Temptations uses full bright colours throughout the whole trailer and also uses a lot of red to show the connotations of love and romance, because the genre of the film is romance.
About Last Night came out on the 14th of February in the United States of America and the 21st of March in the UK. It was directed by Steve. The main stars in About Last Night are Kevin Hart, Michael Ealy, Regina Hall, and Joy Bynum. About Last Night's main code and convention are the film production logo, which is the Rainforest film logo. Another main code and convention for my trailer film is the title, because it is very interesting and relates to the events that take place in the trailer.
Last Exorcism and Insidious begins with a rating of 15, which means only persons aged 15 or above may be suitable to watch the films. However, The Fault in Our Stars is rated a 12A, which means no one above the age of 12 must watch the film unless accompanied with an adult. The studio production company logo will also be shown at the beginning of the trailer, and may possibly be the first shot. The purpose of this will give the audience a slight insight of the film's budget, depending if the film has been made by a major or not. This will also make the audience recall any other films they have seen produced by the company. If they have enjoyed the previous films that they have produced, they will automatically assume that they will enjoy other films produced by them.
In The Conjuring, all typography text is on a black background and the title is in a yellow-greeny sort of colour to make it stand out. In all three trailers, the title appears at the end so they can be remembered. In the Texas Chainsaw, they use a Texas type font throughout to associate it with the name of the film. Throughout Temptations, the typography font is white and then red. This connotates the good and bad of relationships. Temptations is the only trailer that includes the name of the actors. The names are all in a bold font to make them stand out on the screen. Horror trailers tend not to include the names of stars because they don't want to draw attention from the storyline.
The use of disturbing sounds and music reflects the genre that is used in every single horror film. Ambient diegetic sound is used in both Insidious and Torment in order to create suspense and build up the tension before a scare. This can also link to the editing of the trailer. The editing can create unsettling suspense to make the audience know that something bad will happen, and there is something that will jump out and scare them soon.
Cast for Annabelle's trailer is Annabelle Wallis, Alfre Woodward, Eric Ladin, Tony Amendola, Michael Romano, Ward Horton, and Silo Nelson. This movie trailer's main coding conventions are the release date, as it comes out just before Halloween, which can be associated with horror, and another code convention could be the production company, as it is part of the Big Six, which is Warner Brothers. My third movie trailer is Insidious, which was released the 29th of April 2011. Insidious's director is James Wan.
Last of all, The Fault in Our Stars, released in 2014. The director of this film is Josh Bone, and the main stars of this film are more famously known than those in the horror movies. The main actress in this film was Shailene Woodley. The genre for both of the horror films I have analysed is very obvious throughout the trailer from start to finish. This is due to a number of factors. For example, the quick cut signifies the pace of the trailer, emphasising anticipation and fear. The music is cliche, and so is the setting, based in a big house in America. The rocking horse moves by itself, noises heard from the water, a woman getting possessed and moving her body in drastic ways.
Temptations' key moments include a woman who is happily married and working at a marriage counsellor's office. But then she gives into temptation and gets seduced by another man who is her client. This trailer focuses on the happily married woman because they wanted to show how easy it was for marriage to suddenly break down, all because of temptation and seduction by another party.
The title is shown at 10 seconds of the 1 minute 50 of the Insidious trailer. It is also shown repetitively throughout the film trailer. It creates suspense and explains the narrative that someone is entrapped in a film. Due to it flashing onto the screen a number of times, it reflects that a beguilement is coming near, and although allows there to be a jump to scare the viewer. We are told the name of Torment at 1 minute 40 seconds of the trailer, which lasts 1 minute 56 seconds. This is so that the tension is not disrupted. The appearance of my final film title, It's Kind of a Funny Story, is included at the end of the trailer, and it plays along with the narrative.
In the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Temptations, the common theory is the male gaze. In the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, in the friendship group, there is a female wearing a crop top and another young female wearing shorts, which is associated with the things that men want to look at. In Temptations, throughout the trailer, there is a pretty businesswoman wearing dresses and their hair and makeup is done, which is another thing men also like to look at.
About Last Night's film genre is a romantic comedy, whilst the other two trailers are horror trailers. I could tell the genres for these three films by the trailers, as About Last Night was romantic and funny, as you can see from the start of the trailer when they are trying to make the audience laugh and making jokes with one another. and then it leads to into sexual actions such as kissing and undressing one another in the film. This is easy for me to tell the genre for About Last Night. I could also tell it would be romantic as it was coming out on Valentine's Day 2013, which is a romantic day for couples, which also helped me to realise the trailer genre. I could tell the genre for Annabelle and Insidious as they were scary and had certain horror props which helped me to identify the genre. These props are things such as blood, masks and sharp objects, which usually relate to horror and death.
During the Insidious trailer, it begins with a beat timer, which is the only thing that's heard at first. This is used to create a pace during the trailer, which builds anticipation and suspense, which again combines with the quick cuts, the creaking of the door, and as well as other factors. It identifies the genre of the film. However,
In Insidious, there are camera shots such as close-ups and mid-shots, and these are the main ones that are used to be within the trailer. Focusing on the main characters within the film, using these types of images helps us to establish who are the most relevant in the film. For example, one of the children, the old woman, and the middle-aged father are highlighted the most by having frequent close-ups of them within the trailer. There are also close-ups of the creatures that are involved in this horror. This can link to Torment, where these types of shots are parallel with Insidious and involve similar close-up shots of the mother, father and young child who are the victims of the torment that occurs within the film.
All of the trailers are linear, so they tell the story of the film in chronological order. The plot of all three trailers is shown in the same way. At the beginning of the trailers, it starts with the actors' ordinary lives. However, in the middle and towards the end, the drama and horror comes to light. Then you are left with suspense.
And Annabelle starts off with half of a clown's face, which with scratches down the side of its underneath of its eye. This would not be shown for kids or comedy films, so it proves this is a horror film.
To conclude, I think both the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and The Conjuring both have similar features to their trailers to portray thriller. They both feature age certificates and their distribution company logos. However, when it comes to audio and camera shots, they differ, and in The Conjuring, the thrills start to happen a lot sooner. Compared to the non-horror trailer, they can be seen as quite depressing in terms of colours, whereas Temptations was able to be a lot freer with the kind of audio and colours that they wanted to use. Horror trailers in general can seem very similar, but it's the presentation and storyline that sets them apart.